Hello Libra, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your person on your mind reading. Whoever you're thinking about, that is who this reading is intended for. And everything that you will need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personal readings, all of that is in the description box below for you. And what is this? There we go. And we are going to be inviting your angels, spirit guides, and ancestors to come in and assist us with this reading today. All right, Libra, let's take a look and see what we have going on for you. The overall energy between the two of you at this time, we have the Five of Pentacles. So we'll have to see. For some of you guys, either you could be feeling left out in the cold, they could be feeling left out in the cold. Sometimes the Five of Pentacles is just a card of lack. You could be feeling like something is lacking in this connection, or they could feel that way as well. So we will see in a moment. Maybe both of you are feeling that way, with that being the energy between the two of you. Now, their current feelings towards you, we have the King of Cups. So there's definitely love here. Okay, there's definitely strong emotions. There's definitely love here. And it almost looks like on this card, he looks a little bit worried. I've never really noticed that before, but, you know, I kind of feel like that here. I feel like maybe you guys are going through, like, a rough patch, rough waters. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, you can see the King of Cups is, like, sitting in the middle of this, like, wavy ocean. There's all this stuff going on in the background, and he's, you know, it's meant to represent that he's able to stay cool, calm, and collected regardless of what's going on around him, right? He doesn't let it take it outside of himself. But I just feel like you guys could be in the middle of going through some kind of really challenging time in the connection, whether that's a separation or whether things are just not good between the two of you at this time. And, you know, but this person is, they're feeling like, even though I'm in this place and even though I may be worried about it, I do love Libra. All right. What are their intentions towards Libra? We have the Tower. Definitely going to want to clarify that. In their next actions, okay, in the immediate future, their next actions and behaviors towards you, we have the Temperance. Okay, I like that. You know, some of you guys, you may be going through a Tower moment with this person. And that could be why you guys are feeling left out in the cold from each other, or really realizing what's lacking. Or maybe you guys are just seeing a Tower moment coming. It's like, you know what, if I'm worried if we don't make some changes here soon, if something doesn't give in this connection soon, you know, this is where we're going to be. But the Temperance would indicate that there is going to be some changes, at least on this person's part here. The Temperance to me is a card of change and transformation, but it is slow and gradual change. That's why it's a card of patience. It's the kind of change that you would see if you start a diet or go to the gym. It's something you have to, like, it takes time, it takes patience, it takes dedication. It's not just like overnight change and transformation. You know, this person, regardless of what the issues are, you know, it's not reasonable for you to, you know, be expected to change fully overnight, or the other person. You know, real true change, lasting change does take time. I'm not saying that you shouldn't see some efforts, okay, that you shouldn't see some improvement, but it does look like there could be some kind of big potential Tower, or a fight, or just the sense that the Tower is coming, maybe enough to induce this change, okay? It's almost like this is the catalyst. There's something going on here that's the catalyst for this change here, okay? So, but I do like this. I think that there is some improvements, and regardless of what's going on between the two of you and what the challenges are, this person's like, you know what, I am worried about how we're going to get through this, or if we're going to come back from this, but I love Libra, and I do feel like it's inciting change here, okay? Now, the challenge between the two of you, we have the Two of Cups. I'm getting a couple things from this. I mean, we'll clarify some of these as well. The Two of Cups to me can be a card of really positive, good communication. In the Rider-Waite deck, there is the Staff of Hermes over top of it, and he is the god of communication, the great god of communication. It does talk about having very blessed, positive communication. So sometimes when it comes up in more like a challenge position, it does speak like maybe there's communication issues between the two of you. Now, the Two of Cups also represent just two people being in perfect alignment with one another. And that could be the issue as well. Maybe you guys are not in alignment with each other at this time. And then the communication issues on top of it, you know, really exasperating things. There could also be a need to express, you know, if you guys do have these deep feelings, this person does have these deep feelings for you, or there is things that you guys both are feeling lacking. It's like there's the communication that needs to come to be able to express that. All right, so your potential outcome, we do have the Eight of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, you guys have the Sun card. I'm seeing the Sun card as I still feel like there is potential happiness to be had here. I feel like there is potential with this Temperance card, okay, for you guys to get back to a happy place. I feel like they could be trying to be positive. You could be trying to be positive, have a positive mindset and outlook on it. I also think if this is what you want, then you're being asked to speak positivity over the situation. But I also feel like the Sun exposes things. It shines a light on things, almost like a spotlight. So where there has been some kind of issues, right, within the connection, where things have been lacking, I feel like the situation is coming up to kind of shine that spotlight on there so that things can be addressed. So tell me about this Five of Pentacles energy. Why is the Five of Pentacles energy here for Libra, please? Got the Eight of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So, you know, I do feel like things could be, I think there is going to be a conversation, okay, but I feel like communication is definitely an issue for some of you guys. And right now, maybe neither one of you are feeling like the connection is very stable, very grounded. It could also feel that, you know, it's like, I don't want to continue to deal with this. I don't want to, when I think about my, you know, relationship in 5 years, I don't want to still be dealing with these same things. You know, that could be an issue. But with this Eight of Wands energy, I do feel like whatever is lacking here, I do feel like there is the potential to communicate about it, to have this conversation. You know, I know towers are they can be very challenging energies. That being said, they usually do guide us on our path, and they usually do come in to clear up things that, you know, they're kind of like little wake-up calls. But usually we do kind of have some kind of indication what the tower is about. Sometimes I look at the tower energy as like, if you've heard your car making a funny sound for, you know, 3 weeks, and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to get it in next week, or, you know, I'll deal with it, the check after that, whatever it is, and then you end up on the side of the road. You did have some kind of indicator that something was going on and that you needed to take care of it, but if you don't, the universe steps in and makes it happen. You know, it's a similar energy where I think there's been some things building up here, and, you know, there's some things happening now to make it be addressed. And I feel like it's possible for you to work through that. And this person is definitely realizing, you know what, whatever's going on here, I do want to work through it. You know, I do love Libra here. I am willing to make some changes. Tell me about this Temperance. Got the Ace of Wands. So if you guys are in a separation because of a tower, somebody could definitely be wanting to start things back up, okay, and make some changes here. They could be being patient and waiting for that. I'm really drawn to how I felt like this person was having some kind of like wake-up call, eye-opening energy, or like, you know, and there's this giant eye here, okay, on top of the Temperance. It's like they're finally seeing clearly, the eyes open now, you know, about what they're actually losing here. And also what the issues are. I feel like a lot is being shown to both of you through this situation here. Tell me about this Two of Cups. We got the Emperor. You know, having these conversations, figuring out how we can get the situation back under control. You know, how can we work on this? How can we have a handle on this? The signs that I'm seeing, you got a lot of Taurus energy. You have Sagittarius energy here a couple times. You have Scorpio here a couple times. Cancer, Aries, Gemini, Leo. Those are the signs that I'm seeing, but it can be any. Okay. Tell me about this Eight of Swords. You got the Empress and the Hierophant here. So you know what? I do think it's possible. I think that it's very possible for you guys to come together to create something here, to recommit to the connection and to create something lovely here between the two of you. You got Taurus and Libra energy here again as well. But the Eight of Swords, you know, the Eight of Swords can also talk about, you know, finding an out-of-the-box solution. It's Jupiter and Gemini energy. And he's only seen one way of doing things here with the Eight of Swords. So sometimes I can talk about, you know, compromise and other options, other solutions. But I think it's very possible for you guys to come up to a compromise and figure out how to work through this. And I feel like whatever situation you're going through right now is showing this person that they want to do that, okay? That they love you enough to make these changes, to work on things here. But that is what I have for you, Libra. Now, if this resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading, scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course, all of that is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you guys for being here and supporting me, and I will see you soon.